Hi, what's going on, everybody? Here's a look at the Atlantic Ocean basin right there, including the Caribbean, the Gulf of America, the North Atlantic. Lorenzo right there in the middle is struggling. But listen, that's the only thing we're watching. There's signs of further development to come. There's a wave trailing behind Lorenzo coming off the African coastline that may make it all the way into the Caribbean. It's interesting this time of year to see something like that. So here to chat with us about it is Mike Boylan, the storm chaser and blogger with millions of followers behind Mike's weather page. Mike, great to talk to you. We got Atlantic stuff to talk about, and we got other stuff too. But first, let's get to Lorenzo. Is this the worst named storm that you've ever seen?
Well, it's a due to loop-de-doop, so I guess, it fits perfect.
I mean, really, Lorenzo, I'm looking at this thing right now, and I've got the visible satellite picture up, and it's if I was going to tell you there's a tropical storm out there, I don't know if I'd be able to find it.
That's been the story this year, right? A lot of sheared naked swirls. Yeah, I mean, we've had a couple of big ones, and we had a lot of sloppy-looking ones.
Yeah, I mean, and it's also been the same track, right? It's been really blowing up to the north and away from the U.S., which is good.
Oh, yeah, that's the one thing. The number one comment everybody says is they've never seen so many curves, it's just been crazy. I mean, we've seen that pattern. We've already had 12 storms. I mean, and you can argue it's a normal season. It's just, again, everybody kind of judges it based on impacts, and we really haven't had any impacts yet.
You know what? That's a good point. It's like, all right, you think this hurricane season's a dud. Well, we're already on the L storm, and these have been bona fide storms. I mean, it doesn't look that great, but it had a low-level circulation, and it was, up to about 60 miles.
Yeah, walks like a duck, talks like a duck.
It's definitely that.
The nor'easter that you were up there. By the way, I was at my dad's watching that, and we saw your awesome footwork there a couple times.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, you saw that I was playing chicken with the waves out there. But yeah, that was the nor'easter did more damage than any of the hurricanes have so far, at least for the Northeast, with the winds that were coming in day after day after day.
Well, yeah, in Florida here, I was at that Lighthouse Point Park a couple weeks ago, and that got demolished from these waves, and we had a lot of beach erosion here. Unfortunately, a lot of that re-nourishment that we had since Ian and Nicole, I haven't heard final reports, but I've heard, some bad news, and we might have lost a lot of sand all the way down here in Florida, too.
I hate to hear it. I watched Manasquan get a nice beach chew in just a span of about 2 hours. So, yeah. So, we're talking about Lorenzo. Let's get that thing out of here. I've got up here, Mike, the map of the Caribbean and all the models that are pointing low-pressure regions, basically covering the entire central Caribbean to the west. What do you make of this new storm system that may develop?
Well, a couple of days ago, the low rider, we haven't had any exit Africa this low yet. And it's just got that feel of a rare October low riding system. And, staying weak, there's a lot of, trade winds there. And, historically, that's a spot. You don't want to scare anybody or, fear. But, I mean, we worry about October Caribbean systems. I mean, it looks like it's going to curve, but every run it's going a little bit more to the west, and we know all too well here, at least in the southeast, that's a spot we need to watch. And I mean, some of these models are just exploding this thing. I mean, but there's
the GFS. I mean, the GFS. I'm like, all right, let's settle down a little bit over there, bringing it up the eastern seaboard. But Mike, you're in Talladega right now, man. You're in one of my favorite spots. I love Talladega. It's huge. Every time you're driving down 20, you look off to the left, you're going towards Birmingham. It's the biggest complex I've ever seen. Why are you in Talladega?
Well, we've been camping here 20 years in a row. This is a family tradition. I look forward to it every year. We brought the kids have been brought up on Talladega Boulevard and baby strollers. I mean, they turned out okay. It's not that bad of a party spot, but man, we just make great memories here. And we have a race car. This race here. Normally, we're in Daytona with my Furman crew there, the Furman Power Equipment. They put my logo on the hood. It's a hurricane awareness machine. And the state of Florida actually helps support it, FDEM, and we just raise a lot of awareness in Daytona. And this year, Foreman bought 4 races, so we've never had the car here. I'm really stoked to see my logo on the hood racing the big track here.
I was impressed. I was like, man, oh man, you've actually got a car riding in the Xfinity Series, right? I mean, this has got to be fun. This is your Saturday race, right? The Xfinity Series.
Yes, and that was at Daytona this year. I got to take my daughters, and we sit in the pit box, and it's really, really awesome. I mean, for us at Daytona, it was a way to like get people prepared for the season. And like I said, Kevin Guthrie would come down, our state director, and it was just mainly 100 days of hurricane season, and we were just there. You know, Furman does a lot of stuff after storms. I try to help people after storms, and it's just kind of a way to give back and let everybody know we have their back, you know, man, and it's cool. The fans love it. You know, they come by, and it's a lot of fun.
It's beautiful. And who was your driver for the Daytona race?
Well, Patrick Emery there. This race might be a surprise driver. I haven't heard yet. So the hauler's here. We're gonna have a little party with the pit guys are coming here. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. But I haven't heard the official driver yet. He might have had to stay back because of an emergency, possibly just happening. So
gotcha.
But the car's in the race. That's all that matters. We got the 07 car on the track Saturday.
I can't wait to see it. So that race is going to be so fun. Talladega is always great. So you're the sports guy, the weather guy also. Let's talk about your first pitch. Before I get to that, I want to show you this real quick.
All right.
Dude, right down the gut, right down Broadway. That was a strike in any league.
Oh, yeah. The story, Bob. I mean, I went out the day before. I did this little funny video with my daughter because we grew up there with her at 7 years old. And it was like full circle. Here I am getting coached from her coaches that, coached her at 7 years old or coaching me. And it was hard. I've never really thrown a baseball. And I mean, I was terrible. Like, I'm like, this is hard. I mean, my arm was hurting, and I'm like, this is going to be bad.
Dude, that was right down the middle. It's a perfect pitch. I mean, I've seen some bad ones before. That was one of the top 10 that I've seen.
Well, I appreciate it. I just, and they rush you out there, and the place was packed. It was a Boston game, and I just said, heck with it, man. I'm winging it. I'm just going to let my instincts take over, man.
He just did it.
We had a good time.
Yeah, don't even think about it. My question was this, though. Like, I've been playing baseball my whole life. I was always in the outfield, though, which is level ground. What's it like throwing off the mound? Because how do you practice for throwing off the mound? That's a different look.
Well, and I didn't practice that, and everybody's scared the heck out of me. I have friends here, meteorologists that have done it their whole life in Tampa. They're like, "Don't bounce it, don't bounce it."
Oh, gosh.
And I'm like so scared, and I knew that this is terrible. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm going to do, man. I just wanted to get my leg up, and it was good. I had, we were going to drink if we did good and if we did bad, so it was a no lose situation.
Yeah, look, I mean, that's so fun. And how did you get contacted to do that? I think that's amazing.
Well, Tampa Bay, we were hit hard last year with Milton and Helene, and just they follow me and just kind of reached out as a thanks. I guess a lot of the management. Was a little starstruck because all the head office was down there, talking to me, and they're like, "Oh, we all follow you." So that was a cool little give back, and it was more about my family. I mean, to see my girls out there in the field, it was a big moment for them. So I really thank the Rays for doing that. You
can't beat that. And the reason why you were there at George M. Steinbrenner Field is because Tropicana Field basically torn apart by, was it Milton?
Yep, Milton. I have a piece of the roof in my Storm Chaser truck. Actually, we were right there next to the stadium right when the roof went off, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing because we grew up there. I'm like, this can't be happening. So I got a little piece of the roof, the trop in my truck.
You got the trop in the truck. Hey, Mike Boylan, man, I appreciate you being on the show again. Talk next Wednesday. I'm interested to hear about the race in Talladega as well. I want to get your thoughts on that. You're going to be in the infield for this race? Last question.
Oh yeah. We this is the party place. Let me tell you, I'll send you a picture. We set up, man. We got lights and neon and smoke.
I mean, I'm thinking the only place that could be better is the Grove at Ole Miss, but the Talladega infield's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm just worried we'll be tracking tropics here in a few days. Milton was last year. We had to leave a day early last year because Milton was coming, and now I just got this weird feeling on this new wave. I just hope it doesn't happen, but
me too.
We might be talking about that next week.
Well, we're your Hurricane HQ. You're part of it. We're going to be talking about that again. Hopefully not next week or ever. I'm done with hurricane season as far as I'm concerned. Now we're on to nor'easters. There we go. Mike Boylan in Talladega. Appreciate you being here, man. We will talk to you again next week.
All right. Thank you, Bob. See you, bye.
Absolutely.